All right, carrying on. We had a bit of a technical issue there. So hopefully you've all warmed up your ankles, your wrists, and done the hip circling. So let's do a few other warm-up exercises. Oh, I know. So feet shoulder width, and then so we're familiar with the big tans. We've come across those before. I'll stand sideways to show you at first. So what's going to happen is wrists are flexed. You're going to take the beaks up straight in front of you, so to the front, the shoulder width apart, and then you're going to release, open the hands, allow them to come in, and then push forward, but shoulders and abdomen back, so you don't want to you don't want to lean. And then the hands will lower with the wrists still flexed, and then you turn the fingers out, and then relax the hands, form wrists, and take them out to the side so they're in line with the body. And again, wrists flex. You'll recognize this little movement. You're going to bring the wrists in and push out. We come across that a lot in our Qigongs. And then relax the arms, keeping the wrists flexed. Turn the fingers to the front, relax, and change into the beak hands. Join in. That's it. That way I know you can see me. And push forwards. Lower the arms, keeping the wrists flexed. Turn the fingers out, then relax the wrists, make the beaks out to the sides. Bring the wrists towards the ears, relax those shoulders and push out as much as you can. So feel a stretch, then lower the arms. Don't lock the joints though. Turn the fingers to the front and relax the wrists and make beaks so they're working the other direction. That's it. Coming in and pushing forwards. Shoulders back, abdomen back, lowering. Make sure the elbows aren't locked. Turn the fingers out, relax the wrists. Change into the big hands, up to the shoulders. Draw in like a bird flying and push out as much as you can. Feel the stretch. Relax the arms. Relax turn the fingers forwards, relax the wrists. So one more time, the whole set. Coming up, pushing forward, abdomen in. Grab the floor with your toes here, helps to strengthen. Lowering, fingers out, relax the wrists. Change to the beaks. So you're flexing the wrists the other way, lifting up, good. Relax. Pushing out, grab the floor with your toes here as well, and lowering. Good, and then just give your shoulders a nice little circle, and forwards. Maybe one more back. Little shake, shake the legs, and the feet. Okay, so we're going to move on to the Qigong. We've been doing the Xingyi Gong, standing pole exercises. So this one will be very familiar to you. I'm just going to pause the music. I won't, I'll leave the music on. Okay, so this will be very familiar to you. We've been working our way through the animals because all of the Xingyi Gong postures are based on animals. And this one is the bear. Okay, you'll recognize it. So start with the feet turned out for the Xingyi, remember? And you're going to be stepping to your left. So bend the knees first. Step the left foot out, toe and then heel behind. Transfer the weight, adjust the right foot so both feet are parallel and just straighten up. And then this posture, the bear, the arms circle up and around and hug a tree. So it's like our classic Zhang. That might not be pronounced right. Standing pole exercise, standing like a tree. Okay, so we're going to check our posture first. First of all, the arms, they don't need to be really high. You can have them lower, mid-chest height. If they get quite tired and you feel you need to lower them a bit, that's fine as well. So you can choose the height of this posture. The classic posture is opposite the middle dantian and the danjiang point. an acupoint between, in the center of the ribs. Okay. So first you want to relax the tailbone downwards and slightly tilt the pelvis under, but don't overdo that. Then take the back, the abdomen back. So the Mingmen point at the waist, center of the spine. You're taking that backwards. So you get a nice straight spine and open that energy gate. And sink the chest. So just soften the solar plexus, and that softens the chest. So you've got a round circle here, like you're holding a ball. Crown is lifting, and to help the crown lift, you want to press the feet into the floor, pull up the pelvic floor muscles if you haven't already, and soften those shoulders, remember, but the crown is lifting. And in this posture, it's like you've got your arms embracing a ball of energy, and your energy is expanding in all directions. So first imagine you're hugging a giant ball, like a beach ball, but feel that outward expansion, as if your arms want to move out, except it's an internal sensation. Keep that connection, the toes pressing into the floor, slightly grabbing, and notice how that helps to elevate you. So although you're pressing downwards, there should be a slight lift of the body, space between each of the vertebrae, and you're not just expanding into the arms at the front of the body, you're expanding all the way back into the ribs. So again, make sure you've not allowed the spine to curve by taking the abdomen back. Gently engaging the pelvic floor, pulling up, drawing up inside. Keep the shoulders relaxed. If at any point you've gone too low and you need to rise up, that's fine. If you need to lower the arms, that's fine. But before you do, see if you can soften the muscles wherever the tension and discomfort is, and count up to 10. And now focus on your breathing. Feel that cool air coming in, filling your lungs. Notice how it's warm as you breathe out. And as you breathe out, if there's any tension anywhere in your body, breathe it out with the breath. Let it go. So you're trying to hold that posture, but softening the muscles at the same time. You're doing really well. And we're going to just come up, lowering the arms slowly, just to the sides. Just have a little rest. We're going to do it again, just for a few minutes. You've done really well. You held that really steady. But if you feel you went too low the first time, maybe don't go so low this time. Or if you think, well, I could have gone a bit lower, then try it. You can always adjust. There is a theory that if your legs are getting tired, you should relax and allow your body to drop lower. But I'll leave you to experiment with that one. If you need to come up sooner, you think, no, I can't do this any longer. If it's uncomfortable, then just come up and bring your hands onto Dantian. So if you find you will need to come up sooner, but hold them by your sides for a little bit before you place them on Dantian. All right, so we have another go then. So you're just going to bend the knees, relax the tailbone down, lift the arm, circle them out around into position. Slight tilt of the pelvis forwards. So you don't want to have a curve. I'm overdoing it. You don't want a curve in the spine. Remember, you want to bend the knees, take the tailbone down, the Mingmen mid-spine. You want to take that back, soften the shoulders. So you have a nice straight back. Press down on the feet and the toes. Just gently grabbing like we've done before to lift the instep. Crown lifting. So you've got a nice straight spine, and the energy will be flowing with the breath. It will flow up the spine, round the top of the head, tip of the tongue and the roof of the mouth. Remember to connect the governor channel on the back with the conception channel at the front. And from the tongue, the energy goes down the front of the body, the front line, and connects underneath at the Huayin point. If you draw up the pelvic floor and close the openings down below, it draws up the Huayin. So the energy is circling. Take it with the breath down the front channel, through the dantian to the Huayin. As you breathe out, coming up the spine and to the roof of the mouth, over the top of the head. See if you can follow the breath and that circulating route. Ten more seconds. And lowering the hands, rising up. Step your feet together. And let's just close in the energy by placing hands on dantian. And release. Okay, give yourselves a shake and just walk around a little bit. Have a good shake. Just gonna we've been working really well on my Wang Qigong, and we've got through a couple of times now. I know some of you joined us later, so we're going to have a complete run through from the beginning. I'll give you a few hints along the way, and then maybe just give you a few reminders of the first movements, and then be quiet and let us just enjoy the movement. So I just want to get through the whole thing tonight and get you moving. At the end of it, it takes about 20 minutes, so there will be time to see. I'm just checking my clock's up there. There will be time to ask questions if there's a movement that you would like me to go through or clarify. So while you're doing it, if there's a movement you think, oh, I'm not entirely happy about this movement, keep hold of which one it is so you can ask about it at the end. Sound good? Lots of thumbs up, that'll do. That's good enough for me. Right, so get yourselves ready on the spot, arms by your sides. Just getting the music ready. All right, so feet together, nice and relaxed. Check your posture. Stepping to shoulder width. Be relaxed, getting ready to do the movements. Just going to turn the music down a tiny bit. Oh, you won't hear me. Ready to lift the arms, breathing in. Settling back, breathing out. Remember the heels will lift a little bit. Rotate. Straight ahead, mind in dantian as the hands return. Don't lift those arms too long, no higher, too high, no higher than the waist. Diaphragm at the very highest. Ready for movement one. Feet stay firmly on the floor. Expand the ball with your breath in and out. Turning to the left first, left toes, right heel, elbow back, stretching forward, hip back into the front. Release. Turning, adjust the feet. Expand the ball in and out. Turning to the right, adjust the feet. Left elbow back, left hip back into the front, legs straight, remember. Return. 2 more, one each side. Stretch the back. Remember, you're angling forwards and down, and back lifting the opposite direction. Lifting the arms to the left. Stroke the ribs. Back heel lifts. Lower the back heel. Bow the back. So tailbone under, abdomen back. Look through the wrists. Pushing down, raise the back heel. Look into the distance. Feel that upward lift of the body on that one. Feet to shoulder width, stretching the back. Remember, mind on the forefinger, lifting, palms up, step to the right corner. Stroke the ribs, hands are relaxed, bow the back. Remember, you're taking the abdomen back, the ribs back, tailbone under, release, look into the distance, stepping back. Repeat, one more each side. First to the center. Feet coming together this time. Stepping to your left. Swing the arms across to the left. Back a little. Look to the front right corner. Large ball. Bring it around. Glance at the heels. Follow the hands up. And lower. Stepping to your right, swing the hands across, lovely. Hips to the left, look to the front left corner, big circle. Glance at the heel if you can, and up. Stepping left again, a little bit faster, pick up the pace. Front right corner. Bring the ball around. Engage your pelvic floor muscles, abdomen in. Help support your back. One more. Ready for dragon flying. Feet out. Bring the hands up. Remember, work at your level. Plunge the hands downwards. Make the flower. Push down on the heels, abdomen in. Push up, use your thigh muscles. Raise the heels, flattening the hands. Beautiful. And gathering energy. Bring it down through the body. Palms up, press double. Plunge down one more time. Massage the sides. Make the flower. Push down on the feet. Raise the heels. Gather in. Make sure your shoulders are relaxed. Press double. And release. Bird spreading its wings. Heels out. Circle the hands. Bend the knees. Careful with the spine. Do what you can. Not too low. Raise the head. Looking up. And pull up the abdomen. Soften the ribs. Press down with the hands. Looking forward again. Pull the abdomen in so the spine is protected and come up. And again. Spread the wings. Head up. Curving the spine. Pull the abdomen up. Soften the ribs. Soften the arms and shoulders. Forward again, pull the abdomen in, the back very straight, and come up. Step the foot in, arms out, ready to move the abdomen. So right hand up, bend the right leg. Reverse, so rotating the arms and extending out. Change. Change. Left palm's going up in the air, left arm up, right arm coming up now, cross the wrists and bend. Look into the front left corner. Change. Cross the wrists, hand coming up in the inside, look to the front right corner and change. So when you're looking to the front left corner, the hips going to the left. Change, last one. Hips to the right. Arm comes down at the side, hips level now. Ready for the hawk layering. Whoops, all over. So up, little stretch the toe down near the floor, heel down. Glare, crane the neck, step back, feet together. To the right, stroke the ribs, stretch the toe down, stretch the heel down, glare, crane the neck, step back. One more each side. Stretch the waist, feet to shoulder width. Hands come in that triangle of the belly button. Round to the back. Waist going forward, looking straight ahead. Don't look up. Slide, massage down the back of the legs to wherever you can reach and release the hands above the toes and then let them hang. Turning to the left. Rotating the spine, release, bend the knees, up, back the hands together, back to starting position on the abdomen, sliding around, coming forward with the waist, knees are soft, straightening up, good, slide down the back of the legs, right the feet if you can reach, but just hover above if you can't. And then to the right, twisting the spine, release, bend the knees, coming up, Back to the triangle. Round. Carry on. Lowering. To the left. Release. Bend the knees. One more to go. You'll be turning to the right. The arms to the sides. Right foot steps in, wild goose flying. So turn your left palm up. Sorry, just get my opposites. Bend. Follow the energy flow down the center of the arm. As you turn the head, follow it down to the fingertips. Straightening up. Arms level, good. Right palm up this time. Bend. In your mind, follow the flowing energy. Turning the head slowly. Energy coming down to the fingertips. Middle finger, remember you're focusing on. Change. Bend. So you're looking inside internally. Up. Last one. Bend if you haven't already. Up. Arms level, lowering, ready for crane dancing. Stepping out to shoulder width again. Left arm forwards. Bend. Little flap of the wings. Wrists in. Bend. And as you push, glance behind and straighten the legs. Change. Right arm in front. Little flap. Wrists in, bending. Pushing out, straightening the legs, glance behind. Change. So one more each side, taking your time. Back to center. Raising the head. Open out the chest slightly, don't overdo it. Release. Palms downwards. Massage, sliding the hands, raise the heels. Slide back down to the hips. Release. And again, one more time. Looking up if you can. Opening the arms to the sides. Carry on. Okay, left foot steps forwards. Pushing on the ball of the back foot to get that stretch. Turn the palm. Opening out. right foot. Put on the ball of the back foot, feel that stretch on one side of the body. And coming back, opening up, gathering energy. Take the hands down, connect with the feet, scoop up the energy. Pull the abdomen in, remember to support the back. Left foot forward, right arm raising. And back. Last time. Closing form, gathering energy, mid-chest height, and jump. Draw it in. Stroke the ribs, and keep the arms rib height, the lower ribs, solar plexus you're aiming for. Draw the energy in. Final time, belly button height. As you draw the hands in, interlock the webbing of the thumbs, resting hands over belly button. Slide the hands along the belt meridian, palms down, push through the feet, Yang Chuan in the feet. Relax the hands, step your left foot in. Fantastic, good. I could see all your pictures across the top. It looked really good. So, just to review the moving the abdomen one. So the one where you like a little dance, really. That's how I remember the move. I think of it more as a dance. So the arms come up initially, and you start with the right hand up. And like I've said before, as the right hand rotates with the palm up, the left hand rotates with it, so the thumb goes down. So you've got the opposite rotation. But the question was more about the legs. So when the right palm is up, and I'm mirror imaging, the right knee bends, so the hip will go to the left. And then you change in and change and extend out. In, rotate the hands the opposite way, and that's it. And one more. So you're bending the left knee and the hip is going to the right. So now your left palm is up. So you take the left palm up, and then the right hand, if you look, you're very slowly changing over which knee is bent. So as the right hand goes up, the right knee is bent and the hip has gone to the left and you're looking to the left. And then you just keep changing over. So you're bringing the hands up, cross the wrists, and then bending the whatever arms in the air, that's the knee that's bent. So you're left looking to the right, so the hip has gone to the right, and you're crossing the wrists, bending the right knee so the hip goes left, looking to the front left corner, and then one more. Remember the hand coming up in the inside, coming up is on the inside, cross the wrists, follow through, and look. And then the hand goes to the side, aligned with the body to come down. Okay, so that's how you get the hips. As long as you get the first one right and you keep alternating, then it's not a problem. So bending the knee takes the hip out, remember. So we get the different alignments. The other question I was asked was about the point that you press. So If you're too low, it'll not quite be that point that we want, but some people can't reach the point, so don't worry if you can't reach it at this point. So it's from where you've raised the heels, and then you're lowering the hands down. I'll come closer so you see. So when you get just past the shoulders, you start to turn the hands and allow them to lower, and then pull the elbows apart. And it's this point when you dig in. So it's quite high. It's not under the armpits. It's lower than that. And you'll know, and try to relax your shoulders. You mustn't have the shoulders lifted. Relax your shoulders and press it. You'll know if you got the right point because it's a very tender spot. But if you can't manage to reach there and you go a bit lower, that's fine, because you can then still do the massage. So remember, you're pressing firmly, massaging the liver and spleen as you take the hands out and gather. So there's massage here. Okay, so does that make sense?
Yeah.
Yeah, but try not to lift the shoulders. So as the hands come down, passing the shoulders, then start to roll them. And if you take the elbows out, easier to get the hands into position and press in. And then slide through. So this bit massaging. If you don't get the right point, don't worry, massage. You'll get it one day and go, oh, I got it, because you'll feel it. Yeah. All right, so brilliant. So I'm just going to so when we've done the healing signs Qigong, the very first one, the first movement, is very good for the liver. And now that we're heading into spring, we want to give our liver a bit more attention. So we're not going to do the healing sign tonight. We're just going to do the movement. So I'm going to show you it for those of you, especially, well, to remind you and show people who've not done this one before. So we're going to step to shoulder width, left foot moving as always, straightening up. And then you're going to bring the hands up. Now you're just going to, so again, we're going to be working the liver channel. It's also good for the lungs, not massaging as strongly as in the last movement. So they're just resting, pointing slightly downwards, your arms. So you better watch me do one or two before you join in. So you take a breath in, and then you turn to the side, and the eyes widen, and the fingertips about eye height, and you've rotated so that the shoulders are now about 90 degrees to the body. And then you release, come back to center. So breathe in as you turn to the other side. Eyes widening, imagining a butterfly has landed on the middle finger. And release, coming back. So take a breath in now, breathe out, widen the eyes to connect to the liver. Release, breathe in. You breathe naturally here if you need a full breath in and out. And take a breath in and breathe out. Eyes widen and release. Do a couple more each side. So those of you who can breathe more deeply, it would be one, you breathe in, be one breath out on the way back, one breath in. But I know that's tricky for people. So take an extra breath in the middle if you need to. Don't strain the lungs. Okay, ready? Off we go. settling down, ready to close. Slide the hands around, gather energy, bring it onto Dantian. Just close your eyes for a moment, make sure your knees are soft. Let go of any tension in the body. Just breathe it out. So the body is soft and relaxed. The mind is calm and quiet. Dantian full of qi. That warm qi collecting in the palms, connecting with Dantian qi. And open your eyes. Separate your hands. Step your left foot in. Good. There we are. That's the end of your lesson.